If you've watched the news at all, you know that crime is on the rise. So what can you do to keep your family safe during this time? We've asked Mike Goede with Past Security to come and tell us a little bit more about why it might be great for you to get a security system. Hey Mike, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And tell us a little bit about yourself and Past Security.
Okay. Yeah, Mike Goede. I'm with Past Security. Past has been around for almost 50 years, providing security for residential and commercial facilities. We can provide a monitored system at good value to keep your family safe.
Okay, and that's just in the St. Louis area?
No, it's actually St. Louis and surrounding areas. We can go about, I would say, about an hour each direction of St. Louis over into Illinois as well. So.
Okay, that's great. So a hometown company, we love that. Love to support the local companies. One of the top reasons people want to get a security system is to protect their property and loved ones. Can you tell us more about that?
I also want to make sure that when I come home during the day or at night, I got my children, my hands full. I want to make sure that I don't walk into someone in my house already. There's nothing you can do at that point.
Yeah.
So I also would like to have fire protection as well. We can do smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors for our little pets here when we're not home, and make sure to keep everybody safe that way.
Okay, great. And what about like insurance? Does having a security system cut down on your homeowner's insurance?
It does. Having a monitored security system definitely will get you a discount through your insurance company, and as well as fire alarm as well. If you have a monitored fire system, a monitored smoke detector system, you would definitely get some discounts there as well.
Okay, great. So on a house like this, we're in a 2-story home. What would you recommend as far as how to monitor it?
To be honest, I would like to start with the perimeter security, making sure that on the levels where windows are accessible and doors are accessible, that they are protected with sensors. From there we can move inside and talk about motion detectors and glass break sensors and things like that. But the number one is keep the easy entrances, keep those protected.
Okay. So, we have, of course, the front door, and in the back there's a sliding glass door. So let's go back there and take a look at how that might be protected.
Sure.
So with a sliding glass door like this, what are the ways that you would protect this area?
So with some of the technology that we have, we can actually add a sensor at the top of the door, or sometimes even hide it inside the door frame so it's not seen. But regardless, sliding glass doors can also be backed up by a glass break sensor as well. Okay. If someone were to smash through the window, the glass break sensor that we put in here would catch them as well. So
okay.
Twofold security there.
Very good. Okay. Oh, and look, little Louie wants in. So another thing I was curious about is a lot of people have cameras and use that for security. And what do you recommend, and how can Pass help with that?
So Pass can provide some cameras as far as doorbell cameras, similar to that of a Ring system. We can provide that where it rings right to an app on your phone, interacts the same way. A lot of the issues with those types of systems are, it's just for what's on your front porch. We're not trying to get the cars driving down the street and things like that. If we are interested in getting some type of license plates and things like that, we do have license plate cameras and cameras that we can put in the exterior house to watch the street, to watch your driveway, your garage, your outbuilding, or whatever the case is from there. So we do offer some residential cameras for situations like that as well, for sure.
So do you recommend the license plate cameras for individual homeowners? I know you and I had talked previously about how you could put those at the entrances to subdivisions, that subdivisions might want to go in on, to use that as a way to protect the whole subdivision.
Yes, that's a good question. License plate cameras aren't exactly the cheapest thing, but for a subdivision, a neighborhood that has a homeowners association, that'd be a great thing. You can monitor cars that are coming in and out of the subdivision 24/7 and come up with a list. If you have that problematic vehicle that comes in, as soon as you read that license plate, someone can be alerted, hey, that problem vehicle is back, and we can curb some of the theft and break-ins at that point too.
Okay, very good. What about, I know you mentioned the app that your company provides. So what kind of things, like what you want to, I don't know if you want to show us a little bit of that or.
Sure. So the app that we use allows you to work in conjunction with your alarm system, your camera outside, your doorbell camera, and the other cameras on your property can work all from one app. For instance, you could have at the touch of a button, it arms your system, turns on a light, and takes a snapshot of what's going on up front. We can have it go the other way. Once my camera picks up a person, it can turn on a light out front. You know, it doesn't have to be a motion light. It can just turn on that light out front and shed some more, some better light on the situation.
Gotcha. Okay. So I imagine that one of the reasons that people don't have a security system is possibly the cost. So tell us a little bit about what they can expect, in maybe a basic system and then additions as well.
Well, a lot of homes these days are very different, and we customize our system to that particular person. A lot of times people say, I have animals and pets. I don't want to have motion sensors in the house. So we have to do some other things to make that happen. However, we do have a basic kind of starting package of about $199 installed. And that will give you your keypad and all your communications and everything that you need to get started. We can obviously add from there. We can add smoke detectors or carbon monoxide cameras. We can always add stuff from there, but that's a pretty good starting point.
Okay, sounds great. Well, thank you so much, Mike, for coming out. We appreciate your expertise.
Thank you so much.
And if you want any more information, give me a call, 314-707-5459.